everybody, welcome back to Breakfast Television. It is 6:23 on the dot, and we're talking about a campaign that launched yesterday. The Alberta Breastfeeding Committee, of course, launching a campaign, You Have the Right to Breastfeed in Public. I was just talking to my two fabulous guests, and Kirsten, welcome. You are sort of the spearheader of this campaign, I should say.
Not exactly. I'm not a member of the Alberta Breastfeeding Committee board, but I'm the president of the Breastfeeding Action Committee of Edmonton. So we work together on lots of stuff.
Sort of hand in hand. Yeah. Welcome to Breakfast Television, Audrey. Who's this?
This is Kaito.
Kaito.
A year and a half.
But welcome to Breakfast Television, my little friend.
Thanks.
He's got the cereal going right now, the combo, awesome.
Yeah.
He's eating cereal right now, but let's talk about what this whole campaign is about. You said something, Kirsten, that really struck me just moments ago. You said this really shouldn't be a debate because it's the law.
Exactly, yes. Women have the right to breastfeed, and babies and children have the right to breastfeed anytime, anywhere they're allowed to be. Period. End of story. It's a human rights issue.
Right. So why is this a continued debate? Why does there need to be an awareness campaign then surrounding this issue of breastfeeding?
Well, a lot of people are confused because they think that because breasts sometimes are showing when you're breastfeeding, that somehow this is nudity or it's public exposure. The reality is women have the right to actually go topless in Canada, so that should even that should even not be an issue. But people. Breastfeeding is the normal way to feed human infants. We are mammals, but that's biologically normal, but it's not culturally normal anymore.
Right.
And so we don't see it very much, even though the way we learn it is mostly through modeling. It's right-brained activity. So when people aren't comfortable with it because they don't see it very much, it's not how they fed their own babies.
It's not normal. I don't want to see this. Make it go away.
It freaks them out.
Right.
But the reality is there's lots of things that used to be considered not normal that used to freak people out.
Are the new normal.
Are the new normal now. And really it's about needing to see more of it, not less of it. If every woman who breastfed comfortably in public, you would be seeing a lot more breastfeeding.
Well, it's about discretion too, I think. And so are you, I mean, on an individual basis, if there's a woman that doesn't feel comfortable, and I'm going to turn this over to you, Audrey, because you're a mom, obviously, you've breastfed in public. Have you felt the pressure to hide what you're doing?
At the start, as a new mom, I had the little blankets I would use to cover up, which would always fall off, and eventually the babies would pull them off. But then as I got more comfortable, and it was hot, you would just broil your baby under there. But as I got more comfortable, I would leave them at home. We have enough things to take with us as moms, so I thought, let's simplify life and just leave it at home. And then I became very comfortable breastfeeding in public. And when babies are hungry, they're hungry now. They want to be fed immediately. And so I got quite used to breastfeeding wherever I went, whether it was in the lineup at Costco or in the grocery store.
And what is the reaction? Have you ever felt the pressure to hide what it is that you're doing?
Generally speaking, I haven't had anybody give me strange looks. And I have 3 kids, and I've nursed them for 5 years in total. But until one day, I was discriminated against. I was sitting in Toys R Us, of all places, and I had a 6-month-old baby and a 2-year-old, and so it was very convenient to be able to sit in one of the chairs and have the 2-year-old play with the toys in front of me where I could see him. And then one of the saleswomen came by and offered me the opportunity to go to the mother's room. And I said, no, thank you very much. I'm really comfortable here, and I have a 2-year-old. He's happy. And she was persistent, and I said, she said, well, the mother's room was made for mothers to go there so they could breastfeed in private. And I said, thank you very much, but I'm very comfortable here. And then she persisted and said, actually, there's 10-year-old boys in the store, and we wouldn't want them to complain to their mothers. And then I went through this Rolodex of feelings. I thought, I'm not doing anything wrong here. You're making me feel like I'm doing something that I shouldn't be doing, something that's not normal.
Right, and I hate to interrupt, but
Yes.
we're running out of
That's
time, and
okay.
I think the story is exactly why you have this campaign. It's sort of it's about awareness, not just from people who are breastfeeding, but also who are receiving, as well as moms. And this little guy, it is the best nourishment, you said, and it is the you know.
It's normal. We're mammals. It's so normal, and the 10-year-old boys should be so used to it. My 11-year-old boys are so used to breastfeeding that they could care less.
All right, let us know what you think. I mean, it's a campaign. It's an awareness campaign that kicked off yesterday. For more information, go to breakfasttelevision.ca. There's a wonderful link to your website. I was just on it, and for more information, of course, I'm interested in continuing this discussion. Let's take the debate off the table, shall we? It is the law. Let's talk about a discussion. Breakfasttelevision.ca. Ladies, thank you so much. Look, he's reading. He's so well behaved. We'll be back. Beautiful sunrise on this Tuesday morning. Stay with us, friends.